Hello everyone, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of our tool activity this week. While the content of this week is rather light, the activity is actually pretty heavy because I want to kind of teach you some basic technology skills that you may need in your classrooms. So like the UDL activity where the content was really heavy but the tool was super easy, we're going to kind of reverse that and do a little bit of a heavier tool that is super useful and really engaging for students. So let's get started. Once you're onto the page and you learned all about global learning as well as digital citizenship, we're now going to kind of discuss and display our learning through an image from the Guardian Eyewitness, and then put it on a Tack, which is a digital poster board, and then present it into the class. So here we go. First, let's go to Guardian Eyewitness. It's going to bring you to the site, and this is actually a really cool site. They take a picture that was taken by a photographer somewhere in the world and have kind of a photo of the day. So you'll get a bunch of different really engaging images to choose from, and we're going to kind of discuss digital citizenship. So in global learning, this one kind of looks neat. So let's do this. So once you click on this page, it brings you to the site. And what you do is once you've decided that you want to have this image, we're going to put it onto Tack. In order to get the image to display on the Tack, we have to take the URL of the image. Now I can't go to the top and just record whatever URL is at the top. That is not how you're going to do it. We actually need the URL for the image itself. So in order to do that, we right click, and it's going to open to a box, and then find something that says copy image location or image location, something along those lines, and it's going to actually copy the URL of where that image exists, because it actually doesn't exist directly on the page. But anyways, copy the image location. So now it's copied to your clipboard. It's copied into the memory of your computer. And as soon as you paste it, it'll be somewhere else. But for right now, we cannot copy and paste anything else on our computer because we'll lose our URL. So once we have our image and we have copied image location, let's go to the Tack. So I'm going to go back to the course. And we are going to find Tack. And I love this site. It's really engaging and really interesting and rather simple and easy for students to use. Students can whip up a poster in just minutes. One thing that I don't like about Tack is it preloads a bunch of stuff on it, so we have to get rid of everything. So let's go ahead and delete everything. That would be the X in the corner. So let's go ahead and remove this. I'm actually going to put the reflection here. So now I want to add my image. So you go to the blue plus in the left side of the screen, and you click Add Stuff Above. And it's going to give you a bunch of options, body, text, lists. We actually want media. We don't want photos because photos will try to upload from your computer, so the images that are saved into your computer. We have a URL image that we want to use that exists outside of our computer and in the internet. So it says add media to your Tack. All you do is you right click again, and since we copied it, we now want to paste it. And then click embed. And your image should show up. Once you're here, we can kind of like play with the design of our Tack. And I would like to see everyone's reflection about why you chose that image shown below. Now let's say I want to play with the colors. We can play with the fonts. We can change the background. That's just like a little bit of the shading in the back. You recognize these are from our videos. This is actually what I put our videos in. And you can add different things if you're using this for different activities, or if you're using this for business, you can do money and maps and that sort of thing. I'm going to add comments if you guys want to comment back and forth to each other, but if you want students to kind of present something without comments or peer comments, you can turn that off, and you can also turn it back on. So I encourage you to visit your peers' Tacks and reply to each other. And once you're done, the URL for this Tack is up here. But we want to actually embed it into our course forums so that when we view the page, it'll actually be in the actual space. So this will be kind of like embedding with the Bubble Us images that some of you were really successful at. We're going to actually play with something called HTML. And HTML is the coding that will take a multimedia item such as a tack, a full poster board, and put it onto a web page. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our tack and basically picking up all the coding for the tack and placing it into our course. In order to do that, click Share Your Tack. And it says creating some sharing goodness. This is actually where your HTML is going to show once it is done. It does take a little bit though. Okay, so we see this in the embed. This is actually a sign for HTML coding. So anytime that you see these little carrots with a slash down the middle, that's going to be your HTML code. And some coding is really, really long, others are short. This one's rather short. So we're going to highlight all of the coding that is in that box and copy it. And now we want to drop it into our box. And just like the image URL, we cannot copy and paste anything else because we'll lose this coding. So copy. And let's go back to our course. It's actually the master course that I'm using for demonstration, but you understand what I'm saying. Okay. We go into the Global Learning Gallery, we add a new discussion topic, and now we're going to add the image in. So we have to title our image, and then we click this little button that says HTML, and it will pop up and say Edit HTML Source. So once we find this button in the editor at the top of the screen, click on it, and it's going to open a box that says HTML Source Editor, and all we have to do is paste the HTML coding that we copied from before, click Update, and your tack will actually show directly into the page. So when you click Post to Forum, it's going to need a little bit of text, sorry. I don't know why Moodle requires you. But throw some text in there. And hit Post to Forum, and you'll be able to view your tack. Ta-da! If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Tack is the free version that you don't have to use a login for. Only supports tacks that are available for a week, so you will only be able to view your tack for a week. I encourage you to log in and make your own sign-in, but for the course, I'm trying to not require anyone to log in. But one neat thing that you can do is that if I wanted to keep this for grading or keep this on file for students, if I use it with students, we can just take a screenshot of the tack like we have done earlier in the course and keep that for our records. So it may have been taken down by the tack site, but I can still have the work that they've done. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and good luck this week. I know you guys can do it, and you'll walk away knowing all about URL images and HTML coding. So you're doing great, and I'm really proud of you. You guys are awesome. So have a great week. Take care.